about top finds. What is a top find on QVC? It's one of our best-selling products of the day. When you see that purple on the graphic and you see the words top find, you know you're looking at something very special. And tonight we're talking about something from Breville. Breville is a brand that's been in business over 80 years, and we're excited that we can bring you their stainless steel oven. I was just talking to someone that works with our kitchen assortment here at QVC in a meeting earlier today, and she said, David, I'm so glad you have the Breville oven in the show tonight. I said, well, why is that, Kim? She said, we can't keep it in stock, and my customers on QVC.com keep looking for it, because she's the one that kind of tracks what people search on QVC.com. And she said, David, it's out of stock so often because this bad boy is so popular on your show. I'm glad you got it back tonight. So this is our smart oven. Comes along with this Breville branded cutting board. Now the cutting board can be taken off the oven, obviously, and you're going to be able to use this anywhere in your home. Right now, Breville XL Smart Oven at retail would cost you $249 for the oven only. We're giving you the cutting board for 92 cents more. Right now, this cutting board is available on QVC.com for $39.99. We're including it for 92 cents. How you doing, 92 cents? All right, you're getting this round pizza pan. You're also getting your broiler pan, your baking pan, and you're getting this great cutting board up top. 5 easy payments on your credit card. It is customer top rated. And you heard Lisa say earlier, she reduced our shipping and handling. She's good that way. She took $10 of it off, and now it's only $9.74 to ship this to your door.
Anything
Lisa
I
Brady
can do to help out. Hi, David.
You're wearing gloves, so you're good to go.
I am, yes.
All right, now, I will tell you also that this oven, we've had on in the kitchen with David a handful of times.
Yes.
Many of those times it sold out. The times it didn't, it came very close.
Yes.
It's very, very popular. Tell us why the Breville oven is so different from other ovens we might find.
Okay, well, this is going to do everything that your standard oven is going to do. All right, Breville has made it that way. They have paid such attention to detail, David. They've been around since 1932. They're an Australian company, right? So that's over 80 years. But they're all about making products that make your life easier in the kitchen. So this has 9 cooking functions. It's going to do everything your standard oven can do and more. I can promise you that.
All right, good deal.
Let me
It all
show
happens
you.
right here on this screen. Now take a look.
You got it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me do the screen first. Okay, so if you look over here, you can see, all right, there's 9 functions up here. So let me turn it off first. You see how it's blue, David? That means it's not turned on. Okay, but if you look at this dial here, I'm able to go from toast to bake to bagel to bake to roast, go down there, to broil, to pizza, to cookies, to preheat and warm. All right, so there's 9 functions, all right? So I'm going to go up to roast here. Let's go to bake. And then what you do is, and you see how it's such a big screen, that LCD screen? I don't need my readers for it like I do for everything else in my kitchen.
I'm loving that.
Okay, so now it's got a dial here that I can choose what temperature I want to do. And again, don't need my reader, so I'm going to go to 350. Then this other large dial down here, David, that one is what I use to set my time. So I just move that dial. Let's do 35 minutes.
Okay.
I also have a button here that you can see. If I push that, it does convection cooking, David, which means it cooks 30% faster.
Love it.
Down here, I have a Fahrenheit Celsius. So if my, I'm doing my friend's recipe and it says, oh, go to 200 degrees Celsius, I don't have to do that conversion.
Like, what?
So it does it for you. And then the last button is this snowflake down at the bottom, and that's my frozen setting.
So if I have a frozen food that I'm putting inside, it's going to know that what I've got inside is frozen.
David. The beauty of this is it's a smart oven. There are 5 heating elements inside, David. You have 3 heating elements on the top and 2 on the bottom. And Element IQ, what that means is that oven, once you choose your function, it knows when to put those burners on, which burners to put on, and how long to put them on so that you get perfect results.
When you turn it on, the screen goes from blue to red. Does that mean it's preheating?
Exactly, it's preheating. And guess what, David? Once this goes down and counts down, as soon as it reaches the temperature, that's when that timer starts to count down. And when it's done counting, it turns off.
I love that.
Love it, yeah.
That way you don't end up burning something, which is great.
Exactly. But look at these. These are 3 one-quart Temptations dishes, David. I mean, you can really, you're getting ready for the big game.
Oven. It's great.
Yeah, capacity is unbelievable. 8-pound chicken, no problem whatsoever.
Look at that. I mean, we hear from people time and again who've already bought this oven who are saying that they don't turn their big oven on anymore. They're looking for an oven that when you close it, you can hear that sound of quality.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing? I will tell you, we have fewer than 1,500 of these to go around tonight. Every time we have it on the oven, every time we have it on the air, it is always so incredibly popular. It has sold out a few times, come very close others. Look at this. We're doing up to a 13-inch pizza inside this oven.
Yes.
But can we also take a look real quickly?
Yes.
I want you to see, when I open this door, the oven rack pushes forward.
Right.
Watch what happens here. I open it. Do you see it following my door out?
Yes.
So I'm not going into that hot oven trying to retrieve something and then worrying about burning my fingers with the oven mitt.
Right.
This is going to allow me to retrieve things because it basically presents it.
Exactly, and I love how you say that. What we did is we have magnets right here on the door. So as long as you have this rack on that center oven,
It kind of pulls
that
it out,
center rack,
doesn't it?
Exactly.
Watch
it
this.
pulls it out
Hello.
for you.
Come out,
so
come
now
out, come
I
out,
don't have
come
to reach all the way in.
you
I
go.
just have to just go like this, and there you go. And that's that 13-inch baking pan. Love
Now,
that, the
if
round
for
baking
some
pan.
reason I was cooking in there and I got some kind of mess in the bottom of my oven, look at this crumb
yeah.
tray.
Extra large.
Extra large crumb tray, and it pulls right out of the bottom. You don't have to open the
Yes.
oven to get the crumb tray out.
No.
I think this is brilliant.
I love it. I love
I
it. And
am a-
not only that, too, David, people love the fact that this goes all the way down the doors. Like some doors just kind of go like this. This goes all the way down, opens
Exactly.
all the way up for you.
I am a huge fan of this brand. I am tickled that we have it on QVC now, and we are very excited about working with our friends at Breville to expand the brand. We have lots of offerings on QVC.com as well.
Yes.
But look, cue the angel chorus. It's time for cinnamon pull-apart bread. Our prep chef Lisa made this, didn't she?
Lisa and Bobby. Yep.
Bobby made
Give
it
Bobby
too.
a little bit of credit.
This is one of my most favorite things they make.
Yes.
It's so good,
I
so
tried this
buttery
for
and
the
delicious.
first time with you last time we were on
I could
air.
hardly
Is that
believe it
crazy?
took you
Yeah.
so long to try this.
I know.
So good.
All right, I want to show
Is
you
it
this
hot as
too.
a match? Is it hot as a
Is
Oh, is it?
should be,
No?
you should be able to eat
Is
it.
that- okay.
Yeah, go for it, David. That's just that's a David-sized monkey bread.
My question is, what are y'all gonna eat?
Come on over. You can have some too.
What are y'all gonna
Leslie.
eat? Because this is mine. Okay. I'm sorry, I have a cold. I touched it. I'll have to take the whole thing home.
Oh, David, you know what? I wouldn't mind because I'll eat your dessert.
I only touched that one little part. Now it's all mine.
Well, I have,
all right.
I have these for you too.
And you
in
can
my
also do
Crispies tray.
exactly.
Yep.
You can also do some baking in here, snacks for the kids or after school,
Yep.
whatever the case may be. Now I will tell you, very, very busy on our phone lines. Let's go over here and
Yes.
remind everybody what they're
Okay,
going to get.
let's do that.
And while you do that, I'll eat.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay.
All right, so here you have your Breville Smart Oven with Element IQ. You're getting your cutting board, your bamboo cutting board, and
Right.
the cutting board also comes with, here we have our 13-inch round baking pan.
Love it.
We have our 12-inch square enamel broiling pan, our 12-inch square enamel roasting pan. You get a manual with 30 recipes as well. All right, let me see, what else do we get here? I could go in, David, I could talk about an hour
Well,
for
you know what? And
this.
here's the best part. You're also getting this cutting board, which on
Yes.
QVC.com is available for purchase separately at $39.99.
Right.
We're including it for only 92 cents more. How do I know that? Because right now at retail, the oven alone is priced at $249. We're giving for 92 cents more the cutting board.
Awesome.
A cutting board that runs nearly $40
Yes,
on
yeah,
QVC.com.
and shipping and handling on top of that.
On top
I
of
didn't
that.
save it on that.
Exactly. And you're also getting reduced shipping and handling on this tonight. When we've offered this before, it wasn't available on reduced shipping.
Right.
So this is a chance for you to get a customer top rated oven, and boy, read the reviews on this. Hugely popular on QVC.com.
And I want to also tell you the size of it. Okay, so it's 11 inches high.
Right.
It's 12 inches deep. If you count the handle, it's 15 inches deep, and then it's 18 inches wide. David, I promise you, you will use this every single day instead of your regular oven. David, I just renovated my kitchen around this
Look here.
oven.
We also have a bump out in the back. This bump out in the back allows you to get that 13-inch round baking pan inside.
Yep.
If you're worried about this getting too close to your backsplash or your wall in your kitchen, it's got bumper guards.
They thought of everything.
They thought of everything. And then these intake areas are not blocked by pushing this flush against the wall, and then it becomes a problem. There's
Right.
no worry.
How about the plug?
And look how easy the plug is to remove. There's a hole in the middle there that allows you to get your finger in there just to
David,
unplug it
they
easily.
have a patent on the plug.
Isn't this crazy?
That crazy? They have thought of everything.
I love
It's- yeah,
Breville, and I know
fantastic.
many of you do as well.
Yeah.
We now have fewer than 1,300 to go around, so that means already over 200 people have said yes to this fantastic oven. Yes, is that right? I beg your pardon, 300 are gone.
Oh.
So very busy on our phone lines.
Okay.
I smell mustard.
You do smell mustard. Well, here, what I
I'm
did
not sure
is,
how I smell mustard
okay,
because
so we
you
have
don't get
mustard
this cold.
because we did on my Crispies tray, David. We did use some tater tots. I know you love your
These are
tater
most of my
tots.
faves, yep.
And Lisa says you don't like ketchup. You like mustard.
Oh,
So-
well, I like both,
Yeah.
actually,
Oh,
which is fine.
oh, I didn't know that. See, I like ketchup too. I'm a ketchup
like-
girl. Yeah, I like some
I like
mayonnaise,
mustard on
actually.
anything. I love mustard.
All right, so I'm going to put that up there, and I'm going to show you. Now I have in the back here, I have a huge macaroni and cheese. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Temptations dish.
Now,
All
this
right?
is an 11 by 7 dish, okay?
Yep.
11 by 7 inch size Temptations baker in Old World. That looks like cranberry. So,
Yeah.
you're going to be able to make a beautiful mac and cheese in here, gorgeous casserole. When you're cooking for a crowd, do you need an extra oven? Do you need an extra place to do the rolls? Do you need an extra place to do that side dish that you're hoping to serve? All these kinds of things are so important. I'll take that off your hands.
Okay.
Also important to know that this is a fantastic brand that has over 80 years in business backing it up. So this is phenomenal. Look, we bake cookies.
Yeah, I want to tell you about this, David. So see how this is kind of melting on top? That's why I wanted these up here. This is going to get hot, all right? That's why they literally designed the cutting board with feet on the bottom so that you can store it right on top, even when the oven is on. You don't have to take it off, all right? So you can leave that on top. But a lot of people also said they love it for warming their plates or keeping their, you know, making their chocolate chips stay nice and warm. Just put it right on the top here. Is that good mac and cheese?
It's a cold, rainy night here in Pennsylvania. Yes, that's good mac and cheese.
Awesome.
All right, so let's welcome Deborah in Tennessee. Deborah, how are you tonight?
I'm just fine.
Thrilled that you're calling in tonight. Lisa and I would love to know, what did you think about the Breville oven? Do you own one or are you buying one tonight?
No, I've owned it since the last time it was on air, and it is the best oven I've ever owned.
Oh, I'm so
I
tickled.
have owned every other brand, and they all broke within 8 months to a year.
Oh, no.
Everything cooks perfectly. I just made a dump cake yesterday for my husband's birthday, and I put in my temptations. It all fit, and it is fabulous. I love it.
Oh, I'm so glad. This is, so, you know, I think so many people are saying, well, my goodness, you know, toaster ovens, you know, I don't need a toaster oven in my house. This is so much more than a toaster oven, isn't it?
Oh, it's the only oven I use. I have a big, huge, should I say the brand, Jen Air, and I
No,
never
don't
turn
say
it
it.
on.
No kidding.
I never turn it on.
You know
I
what?
cook everything in my Breville.
Deborah, I'm with you 150% because I use mine every single day. My daughter uses it, my husband uses it, and
Sure.
we use it because it doesn't heat up your whole kitchen. And it also, for me, I did a test with my regular oven, and I tested when I turned this one on and when it heated up, and this was so much faster. I don't have time, and I love that it turns off because I always leave my kitchen, and I have burnt so many dinners. It's like my husband, we have smoke detectors that go off all the time. So, I mean,
Well,
it has been a lifesaver.
I don't cook that much, but I love all the QVC food that I put in there and heat up, and it is the best, best, best toaster oven. I wouldn't even call it a toaster oven.
No, yeah.
Well, it's
It
just,
is
it's
the
a
best oven I've ever owned. And
There
my
you go.
husband went, "You spent how much on a toaster oven?"
You're like,
I
oh, but it's not just a toaster oven. It's going to be so
No,
much
it
more.
is not. It
Nope.
is the oven of my choice.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. That really makes me
That
feel
sounds
good.
great. Deborah,
Yeah.
stay tuned tonight. We've got more to share with you and a big show lined up, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Good to have you here tonight.
Bye.
Bye-bye
Hi,
now.
Deborah.
I will tell you, we have fewer than 900 left to go around. That means 600 have gone already in this show. I will tell you this brand. Let me just brag on the brand a little
Okay.
bit. I am hugely proud that we have so many top shelf, probably used by many chefs, I would imagine, brands on QVC, on In the
Yes,
Kitchen with
we
David.
do.
We're bringing in some of the most famous kitchen brands because we want you to find that In the Kitchen with David is your one-stop shop for everything kitchen. So this is Breville. They've been in business over 80 years. We're bringing you a value that is superb. We're putting it on our Easy Pay. We're even reducing your shipping and handling tonight, taking $10 off the shipping. So we can make this oven possible for you and your family. Give it a try, and I think once you use it, you'll find that you're turning on that big oven less and less, unless it's a big holiday and you're
Yeah.
cooking and you're using all your
Yeah,
ovens.
if you're going to do a big
But
turkey or
then
something.
you've got a great oven for family-sized cooking,
Yes.
which is just ideal.
Yep.
I will tell you now, fewer than 900 to go around. That means over 600 ordered in the show. Almost 700 now. Stay on the lines for this. I'll give you an elbow shake.
Thank you, David.
And given that I've touched the pull-apart bread,
The monkey bread.
I guess I'm going to have to take it home. Twist my arm. Uncle, I'll
Then
take
I'm going
it.
to go touch your dessert.
Well, you can have some.